Okay, hi everyone, welcome back. And in this update, we are going to check out Litecoin's price chart. And the last time that we talked about LTC, I believe we were around the lows in here. And the idea was that if you want to be bullish, you need to be able to find off of the lowest low, like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave on the upside, a very strong move up without a lot of overlapping of the waves. So what happened? We did get a move on the upside. However, let's zoom in more. Okay, as you can see, between our pullbacks, we are just constantly having overlapping of the waves. And that, my friends, if you are a regular viewer, you know what I'm about to say. That's actually a characteristic of a correction structure and not an impulse, meaning this is quite a weak move on the upside, and odds are at the moment bulls do not really have a whole lot of power and bears are still in full control, meaning you're probably going to see in the short term another move down in order to take the lows in here about, let's say, $83.50. Now, do we have some more argument to say this move down is going to continue? I think so, yes. Let's just measure the current move up timing wise and see how long did it take for us to have this move. About 420 candlesticks. On the other hand, as you can see, in only about 190 candlesticks, we got this big move on the downside. And once more, the conclusion is the same, meaning this is just a correction structure and our move down in LTC is not over yet. And also in terms of Helios waves, now I'm gonna say probably we are having 5 wave down into a wave 1, correction for wave 2. This strong move down is probably into wave 3, and followed by that we can have a correction for 4, and then what are we going to have next? Well, yet another move down into wave 5. I know it's really annoying, but the chart definitely suggests this scenario is going to happen soon. And by the way, what is one very common pattern for wave 4? You know it, having an A, B, C, D, E, a triangle structure. So even in the next couple of days, if you see maybe some chopping around in LTC, I need you to be very much patient and careful, because odds are that's just part of a correction for wave 4, and you may see after it's over yet another drop in LTC. And finally, let's check out some indicators, and first things first, hide everything and then zoom more. Okay, so what is going on in weekly time frame? And we do not have good news in here. Why? Because now in MACD and stock RSI at the same time we are having sell signals, and this is definitely a bearish sign, suggesting our move down is going to continue in the short term. And the daily time frame, okay, we do have already a sell signal in MACD, not a bullish sign. And in stock RSI, sure, you can argue we are around the oversold region and this can be an optimistic sign. That's fair enough. However, I would like to argue you shouldn't really pay attention to that signal for two very important reasons. Number one, what are we getting at the moment? Seems like that we want to have a sell signal, but this is not confirmed yet. You need to wait until the end of the day, and at that point, if we get this thing, fair enough, that's a full bearish signal for you. And reason number two, a buy signal only and only in a stock RSI in daily time frame is not really enough. You need to combine the buy signal with having also a buy in MACD. And what do we have in here? Unfortunately, a sell signal. So most indicators on some higher time frames suggest our move down in LTC is not over. Helios waves also suggest the same, and that's why I want to argue if we see some more downward price action in Litecoin, we shouldn't really be mad at all. That's just part of the process. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in Litecoin. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time with your family and loved ones. Goodbye.